I've come across so many homeowners who have been thinking about moving over the last few years, and this question always comes up. Should I sell my home before I buy a new one or buy my next property first? My response has always been the same because it's a very personal decision that depends on the individual's financial situation, risk tolerance, and current market conditions. If you're on the fence about which option works best for you, here are a few insights that can help you make this crucial decision. Buying your new home first. Buying your new home before selling your existing one allows you to take your time searching for a property. For example, if there's a particular neighborhood, school district, or specific feature in a property, such as a walkout basement or a ravine lot. Once you have successfully bought your new home, now you know exactly when your closing date will be, which can help you with coordinating the sale of your existing home. Congratulations, you've successfully purchased your new dream home, which is not an easy feat in Toronto's real estate market. But now this might force a short runway preparing your current home for sale and assuming you require the proceeds from the sale of your current home. Preparing your existing home for sale now means that any updates, decluttering, cleaning, staging, and marketing will need to happen fast and with a defined time frame, and likely a short one. The risk. In the situation you are not successful in selling your existing property quickly, you could be faced with paying 2 concurrent mortgages for a period of time. Bridge financing is usually a common and temporary solution to cover the payments of your new and existing home, but it can be very expensive, so make sure you do the math to understand how much it might cost you each day, and if that is an acceptable amount you'd be comfortable with for an extended period of time. Another very real financial risk is if the appraisal of your new property comes in lower than expected. With the average home price of $1 million in Toronto as of January 2024, prices have gone up a lot higher than they were 7 to 10 years ago when you might have purchased your initial home. For example, let's say you purchased a new property for $1.3 million, but the appraisal for whatever reason came in at $1.2 million. There is now a $100,000 shortfall that you as a buyer need to come up with and are now responsible for before closing on the new property. Similarly, this situation could potentially be a double whammy if your existing property sells for far below initial expectations. Sometimes this could happen if the real estate market shifts unfavorably or you run into some unfortunate circumstances. For example, maybe it took too long to get your existing property up for sale. Or maybe there was a hiccup from the buyers of your existing home where they couldn't close, and now there's a domino effect. Buying a new property first is best suited in a seller's market where the demand is higher than the number of homes available and your existing property has a better chance of selling quickly. Now, what about selling your current home first? If you're someone who prefers a degree of certainty when it comes to your finances and the sale of your home, for example, you physically have to have the proceeds in your bank account before making any big real estate decisions, then selling your existing home first might be the best option. Once you sell your existing home, you know exactly when the closing date will be and how much you can afford to spend on your next dream home. If you're relying on the proceeds from the sale of your existing home, or you're not comfortable or in a position to financially bridge the gap between the two properties for a period of time, then selling first might be the best option for you. The risks. Selling first can create pressures to quickly buy a new home and can be very tough in markets with low inventory. For those looking for a specific property type, that might require some more time to find. Sometimes this could also happen if the real estate market shifts unfavorably when it comes time to purchase and you find yourself in bidding wars amongst other buyers and you're not the winning bid. This can get very stressful. It's also a good idea to have a backup plan in place in the event that you can't find a new home quickly. You may want to consider living with family or friends temporarily or securing a short-term rental while you search. Whether you decide to buy or sell first, the real estate market is constantly changing, and it's so important to understand each scenario and figure out what option is best for you and your family based on the current market conditions in order to make an informed and educated decision. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. My name is Claire Lee, and remember, Claire Lee clearly is the right choice to achieving your real estate goals.